Hi everybody, welcome to ET Points Home, the show where everything is made up and the points don't matter. That's right, just like free travel when you carry a monthly balance on your credit cards. Today, we're talking about the recent stay that we had with my family at Oceanside, California at the Mission Pacific Beach Resort, JDV by Hyatt, and it is a category 6 in the Hyatt family. It's a 25,000 points per night, and I used the Chase Sapphire preferred points that I earned this year to do that because we had a cousin that was visiting from Vancouver, California, or Canada, Vancouver, Canada, British Columbia. And he and his friend and us, we wanted to just make it a little special for them. So we went to this particular hotel because, hey, it had the Top Gun house and they filmed Bring It On at that area right there in the stadium, right by the ocean, right by the pier. Anyway, thank you for coming by. It's a bit of a different video. You're gonna see a little bit of just kind of a highlight of the whole trip, and I'll just kind of narrate it along for you, and hopefully you enjoy it. I'm just gonna show you, well, the full invoice that they gave me, and it is a 0 balance, and that was amazing. That was pretty awesome. Anyway, we're gonna talk about it along the way. Hope you enjoy the video and this episode. If you like it, please like and subscribe and turn on your notifications to, well, hopefully for future videos. Thank you for being here. Enjoy the show. We started the day at Parlor Donuts and bought some wonderful cronuts. I guess it's a cross between croissants and donuts. They were quite fluffy and very flavorful. I forgot which flavors we got, but it was delicious. And then we walked along the road here, trying to get to the beach. And here's our lovely ladies, and they are looking at downtown Oceanside map directories. And so we are going to walk down through the tunnel towards the ocean, and to the left you'll see Mission Pacific Beach Resort.
Dun 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 dun! There's the lovebirds!
That was my cousin and his girlfriend, and my lovely wife, and my wonderful, beautiful daughter. We are at the city center, I guess, and then the sign for Oceanside Pier. Here we are at the Top Gun house. Whoa, it was featured in the first Top Gun movie, and it's pretty much centered right in the middle, in the front of the hotel. And they've turned it into a pie house, but we didn't get any pies, so we walked down to the beach, and where they were having the USA Surfing Open for 2024, I believe. I'm not quite sure, but it was bustling. And here's the stage for the cheerleading movie, Bring It On. That's where they filmed it, in that stadium. The location for this hotel was perfect. Right in front of the ocean, right by the ocean. Maybe a 3 to 5 minute walk. Not even maybe. That's so cool. Hey. And Valet is the restaurant, a Michelin star winner restaurant at the hotel. And we walked around the neighborhood, and there were some really cool bohemian style houses or surfer areas. Amazing. They had really cool cars, but since we didn't have our rooms ready, we just went ahead and drove down the Pacific Coast Highway down all the way to Seaport Village, in San Diego. But along the way, we just kind of wanted to be by the ocean, so we kind of just enjoyed the scenery driving down that way. Along the way, we saw some really cool cities, beach cities, and they were pretty amazing. We saw cities like Encinitas, Carlsbad. Oh man, just great places to be at. Solana Beach, and there's a lot of places that just look so interesting. And one of the stops that we went to is in Barrio Logan. We stopped by at Lia's Lumpia, a place that Mikey Chan from Strictly Dumpling, and he featured this restaurant as one of the new places to go to in San Diego, and it looked amazing. It looked like a house in the Philippines, and it was a restaurant, but it just looked really cool. We actually really enjoyed the decor. It reminded us of the Philippines, where people would just have their eateries pretty much by their house. It was a nice little stopover to enjoy the day. It was a pretty nice climate or weather, and the decor, like I said, was just really impressive, really cool. Just felt like a homey spot, like a fiesta. Anyway, inside, it looks like if you just had walked into your Filipino friend's house or your grandma's house with all the decor that they have, little straw fans. They had pictures of the visitors that have been there, and you know, the inside just looked really nice. They had comfortable seats, great place to sit, and just a feel of the Philippines. Outside, it looks like somebody's porch area or balcony, but they just turned it into a place where you could sit and enjoy the day. And guess where this place is? It looks really cool, right? And it's the bathroom. I guess they have their own food truck that could go out to those nice night markets or anywhere that they could do food truck. We just really enjoyed the atmosphere that was there, and it was breezy and very nice. I really like their catchphrase, "Got lumpia." It reminds me of "Got milk" from back in the 90s. Eating outside really was a great treat for us. It felt really nice. The breeze was blowing. We ended up using the table that was like a cross section of a tree, and it had like a fire pit in the middle. We really enjoyed their cold brew ube coffee, and it was really quite delicious. Baby enjoyed it because it was outside, and we don't really take her out as much, but she really loved it because it was outside with the family. So after the visit there, we continued to our journey to Seaport Village in San Diego. Seaport Village is a really nice area to go to. They have a lot of shops, they have a lot of eateries, and they have some major hotels in the area. Just really cool place to be at. It's a really nice place for a family to just visit and just be silly and enjoy the day and climate. It was really nice to walk around, and we were by the bay. As you can see at the distance, we had Coronado Bridge, and they had really cool fountains and just a great spot to kind of hang around. Of course, a good spot to have videos and pictures taken. It was really a busy spot, but not so bad. It was quite relaxing to just walk around with the family and see the ocean and the people flying kites. Yes, and they had some places where you could sit down and relax and feel like you're at the ocean beach side. We really enjoyed the views, and we stayed there for a little bit of time so that we could kind of take in the vibes. Great vibes. We were sitting there and just admiring the kites being flown and the people walking by, just people watching in general. And of course, baby enjoyed it as well. It was really cool to just watch the water sports that was being done over here, and it was really interesting to just watch. But the other thing that was really cool is that there is some fighter jets being flown around and landing there, and some military or naval ships that you could just watch. It was very interesting to watch go by, and everybody just kind of stopped and took pictures and took videos. Yeah, it was really cool. And Seaport Village is pretty much right across the Gaslamp Quarter, or wherever they have the conventions for Comic-Con and other things like that. It's a really cool spot to be at. After our little side trip, we got to our hotel, and yep, drove right in the middle of the Seabird and the Mission Pacific Beach Resort, which are sister hotels. And the thing is, they have a parking spot that's for the public, and you have to pay $5 for 24 hours, meaning there was a lot of people that actually parked out there, and they had to go out at midnight to go ahead and pay another $5 to renew the 24-hour parking that you had to pay to be there. Otherwise, you could have gotten a valet parking and wouldn't have to worry about it. But we didn't want to do that, so we just kind of did the whole parking outside. But in the lobby, wow, it was a really nice lobby, and it was really cool to just walk around there because it had that nice beach vibe. And it was really cool to just go and see all the decorations that they had. Even the elevator had like really interesting, almost like one of those 3D pictures back in those days. And the room was very spacious, and we had 2 queen beds, and the place was really nice. Very, very clean and very aesthetically pleasing. So yes. 1, 2, 3. We got the room that had 2 queen-size beds, so everybody had a bed to themselves, but we also asked for a crib for baby, and they accommodated, and it was really a kind thing for them to do because they put it in when we were still out, and they said that it would be waiting there when we got back. And it was a very nice, lovely, bright room. Plenty of space for people to just lounge around and sit on the side, had a TV and everything. And that view that they gave us was just amazing for a free points redemption. Look at that view. Beautiful. They had some drinks and snacks available for you in the room, and they had the prices on the paper that was provided there. They had some coffee and tea, and they had a mini fridge for your convenience if you wanted to use it. The bathroom was pretty impressive. It was really nicely decorated and provided everything that you needed. If you wanted some other things that you didn't have, you could request it on the World of Hyatt app. All right, these are some cool. Whoa. For a free room, we were so impressed with the room that they gave us because the partial view of the ocean was amazing, and it really had a good view of the sunset that was very, very beautiful. The balcony provided a really nice spot to just watch the sunset later on. But the area that you can see here, the train, the Metrolink or the Amtrak station is to the right. And right across the way is, I forgot the hotel, but I would assume they would have a better view of the sunset because there's not another building next to them. However, we had a great view of the pier and, of course, the sunset also. The area that we were at, right in the middle, is really cool because they had some eateries that you could go to and just kind of walk right next door if you like, or go downstairs to the Valet restaurant, and it is a Michelin star restaurant, as I had mentioned before. Or you could go up top to the rooftop bar, and watch the sunset, or just have a great view of the ocean and just enjoy a couple of drinks here and there. Live band. The views were just something to write home about. It was really beautiful. It was a Friday night, so it was a little loud and rowdy, but not too bad. It was actually very exciting. And we walked around the area, and it was very nice to even walk around anyway. And the lights, just the vibe of it all, of walking even at the night, it was really nice. The next day, we enjoyed the little beach haze or ocean haze, and baby really enjoyed being at the balcony and just watch cars go by, people walk up. It was a great spot to just be silly and not really care about much, just enjoy the day and just enjoy the time with your family. An amazing place. Of course, you got to take the opportunity to have some photo op. Just starting out the day right by the ocean, hearing the waves crash, just gives you a different feeling for the day. There's the train. Yay! After enjoying the view during the morning, you have to go out and take a walk and just enjoy the grounds and to see the sights around the area. So we decided to walk outside and walk towards the ocean and enjoy our morning towards getting to the ocean. Of course, we still had to stop and take a little bit of video of the Top Gun house. Can't go wrong with the Top Gun house. It's awesome. And we went by the stadium where they filmed cheerleading movie Bring It On. Just strolling down the pier was a really wonderful feeling to just enjoy with your family and have a great time watching the surfers, the surfing competition getting started and underway. The pier was still good, except for towards the end. We didn't get to the end of the pier because they just had a fire in April of 2024 and it's still under construction, but the pier is open towards the end of it, but just you can't get to that spot where the fire had occurred. After getting to the end of the pier, as far as we could go, we headed back and went to the bottom of the pier area where they had some coffee shops and restaurants and funnel cakes. But before that, we had to go and look at the Baywatch lifeguard area. So the place we got some coffee. It's called the Bistro, and it's right by the ocean and a great place to just hang out and drink your coffee. As we headed home, we stopped by Paris Baguette or Paris Baguette. It's a bakery shop. I believe it was in Carlsbad, and they had a lot of different pastries that you could get. Also, they make it right in house, and you could watch them make it if you'd like. We had some coffee, and we ended up seeing this Chase Bank that was red brick, and I just had to take a video of it. On the way home, we took the road going through Temecula, wine country of the Southern California, and along the way we had some avocados, or you see a few of these along the road, selling some farm fresh fruits. It was great. We had some apricots and bought some avocados, of course. They had other fruits that were available and very affordable. And of course, towards the end, we had to take a video of the sunset because it just made a perfect ending to a great stay and a great weekend. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks again, guys, and here is the invoice with no charges.